everyone. Welcome back to some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, let us see what we're doing.
Your worship.
There's quite a few things we can do, I believe. Right. So I'm not wanting to do this year. So what level does it recommend? Yeah, minimum suggested level 20. So we're nowhere near ready for that then. We could probably do this one. Let's pick this. Oh god.
Inquisitor.
Go on again.
Let's see what we have.
And then we'll go.
Is Knight Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Favor returned. Got influence. Got gold. So we will do that when we get the person ready. Who is it wanting? The letter ends. Don't say who. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be do that one yet. If it's the one I think it is, then we're definitely not ready. Right, so I think the only thing we can do is attempt this. But before we do it, save it here so that we can jump back to this save if needed. Alright, so saving that. says recommended levels 12 to 15, but we've been on
Adamant
Nightmare.
Fortress has stood against the
It's gotta be
Darkspawn
hitting a lot
since the
harder.
time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
But what about demons?
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army.
That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
This is going to be bloody.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Right, hang on a sec. I'm just reading something right now. God, this raid just go on. That's that didn't help out. Okay. So I want to have the Wardens join us to greatly improve the isolation. My team is Blackwall, Sarah, and Vivian. Question is, can we survive all of this? Right, this is the main question.
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Yeah, don't take risks.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Sorry about that. But yeah, so the main thing is what we've got to do is keep as many of these as possible. As we've got a hell of a fight to come soon in the fight. So we need to have 12 out of 12 potions for the fight. Eating through potions. Not at the moment. Not while we're here. Holy fuck. Do that, get me away from him. I get the point of leaping shot. Leaping shots if they get too close. Dodge the fuck back.
Stay back! We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual!
And I also want to save my rift ability, my R1.
Keep your distance!
Just fall back to safety.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must. Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
But yeah, we need to keep everything as possible. Right, there is a health cache or two, but that's about it.
Clear the area around the ladder. We're clear.
On to the next one.
Yeah, this is optional to clear the siege points, but I think it's better if you do clear them. I think it makes the battles up ahead easier. mages. Why can't blood mages be good for once? We are taking this pride demon down nicely. I've got to say. What the fuck happened to Vivienne? That's probably just a spare demon.
Inquisitor! Always a pleasure.
Protects my troops.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
There's one more.
They're all going down. Probably need a help over there, right?
Yep, that's what we're doing.
I suggest we hurry. Demons will make short work of our forces.
Alright, Sarah can heal. I'm gonna get that back up. Check inventory. Damn. They're really good. So I want to be a dual wielder. That's the thing, I could change my build at any point if I wanted to. I'm gonna wear this as soon as no one else is. Destroy these. There's not much I can get rid of. And let's all look at that amulet of power. Power, black wall, yes. So that gives him a level up, I believe. Right, let's look at his build. Wrong one. Black Walton Grey to the death, which is here. So he's now got that. Do I want that on the tick there to the death? Yes, I do. Alright, then we want the on guard one. Push on. Oh hell, fucking fucking hell. We can't use that R1. We need to keep it. You'll see why I need to keep it. There's a boss in the fade, that's what we're saving it for. Get the hell away from me. Apparently you can't do loop shot through a door.
How many of them? You were thanks to you. You saved a lot of lives on the battlements. All the wardens have stood against us. They could relate we will be able to reason.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. Are you ready, Jaina?
I came to save people from the Blight.
And
Don't
so
do it.
you shall, child.
Don't do it, Clarel. For fuck's sake.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Come on, guys. Gosh, you'd say that.
I'm sure you can't wait for Clarel to do that. How else are you going to bind her?
Yes, Inquisitor. I want to bind the Warden Commander to a demon. Everyone in this room already knows that. And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty.
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Don't do it, Clarel.
Bring it through!
So now open the rift.
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Special. Nothing. The Warden's legacy. Someone's may see reason, someone's may be spared. Someone's may see reason, and someone's may be spared. Yeah, Blackwall, talk to them.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Not good.
Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Right.
Run, and don't look back.
Need to take on that Pride Demon. Pride Demon's nearly down. Pride Demon's down.
Right, where's the friggin' exit?
Shit, I can't close that rift. Okay, so that's not what I was hoping. Maybe not 12. We want to be going into this final fight 12 out of 12.
Someone help!
you say there's a cache up here somewhere. Another supply cache. Fuck. Not good.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
There's supposed to be one.
You did that to yourself,
Before,
stupid
yeah.
bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Oh, we serve dragon food now.
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Fuck. That's all I can say. I don't think there is any health caches in here.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. So it's nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through. I believe we're in the Fade.
The Fade looked much different the last time I was here.
The Fade itself is reacting to our presence here, much more strongly than I've ever seen before. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of simply visiting in dreams.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Maybe?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using. And there could be others.
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, Fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It's worth a try.
Let's find out. There. Let's go.
So this is the true face of the Fade, behind the dream and visions. Don't linger, my dear. I think the spirits dislike being
Oh, thank God there is a health cache in here. Right, so if I do it, I'm gonna get everyone to full health. Just so it's worth it. Right, here we are.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. What are you? A spirit? A demon? The real Divine couldn't have survived Haven.
Couldn't she? How much of Haven do you truly remember? You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are...
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
How did you know my title?
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror.
Okay.
The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Yeah, why do demons serve
Corypheus
Corypheus?
seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Yeah. Oh crap.
The big demon Eramond was trying to bring through.
Yes.
It's nearby.
Yes.
Well, shit.
When you
Yeah,
entered the
shit.
Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
So now I've got to defeat these and also have no one die. Like, death is not an option.
Run where you can! Want them!
What's going on here?
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Shit. It was the Wardens.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
So it's divine just in here that put the rift, put the mark
So,
on my hand.
your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
This is what I suspected.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
The Divine. Please say that was her. It was her, right?
Justinia was unarmed and unprepared. She could not have defended herself against the creatures of the Fade. Whether this is a kindly spirit or a demon fighting its rival for territory remains to be seen.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
A demon that steals fears from the minds of men. After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
I just pray that we can do this without using a single health potion, because we are going to need all 12.
we have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
That's it, right? Not so bad. You're not so bad!
These are lackeys. Worse could be coming.
I hate this place.
I think if we find all fears, I think that will help us as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, there's 5 fears. I'm gonna see if that does anything before I carry on. So what is essence of perfection then? Yeah, no, we are not doing it, and it don't actually benefit us that much by looks of things. Right. So what we're going to want to do is just go straight to the boss as quick as possible, while also keeping as many of our health potions as physically possible.
Look!
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? You're a failure, and your family died knowing it.
Well, that's going to grow tiresome quickly.
Minor demons. Little fears scurrying to serve the nightmare and feed on its scraps.
And of course, they look like giant spiders.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
This is the Fade, my dears. Demons have no originality. They pluck their shapes from your thoughts.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger.
So we do have another supply cache here. Okay. So I want to look at the map. I'm going to put a point here. Point here. Actually, let's put the point here, and then we know to come back here after we've done a fight. There's a fight coming up before the boss, which we're going to want to keep our health for.
Go!
Like it has 2 pride demons, I believe.
Keep running!
And also some other creatures. But that's nothing compared to the final boss. So that's what I've got on marker there.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demon! Keep running! Ah!
Go!
So he tried to save her.
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit?
You don't say.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
At least the spirit's helping us.
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
Oh my god.
How dare you judge us?
I need to stop.
You killed almost every mage in Kirkwall.
Yes, because too many of them were practicing blood magic, just like your Wardens. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
They're a relic. The days of their usefulness have long since passed.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
Shroud is right.
Stroud isn't defending blood magic or demons. You know the cost of the Blight as well as any of us, Hawk. The Grey Wardens are the only force that can stop that.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up. I'm with you.
Follow the
that
spirit
healed,
imitating
those
the
spirit
divine.
then?
At least for now, she is our only means to escape the
Yeah.
Fade.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so...
I think it's here where we're screwed.
Ground should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade!
Yep, this is the hellhole. Well, this isn't where we're using our mark. Oh, hang on, everyone's able to level up. Right, let's get the thing up. So Black Walls is to the death, but it's on guard, I believe. Yep. There we go. What does the other one do? Out of curiosity. Seeking a challenged foe fall inspires you to hit out even harder. Ah, so that allows you to hit even harder. That's cool. Sarah. Fuck, what was the I think the last one was 1,000 cuts we got for her. Yeah. So next one is Flask of Frost. Damage resistance 85%. Yeah, so this one they say to have turned off unless you want it for more damage, isn't it? Yeah, to maximise DPS, disable Flask of Frost. Leave it active if you want Sarah to easier survive enemy encounters. I'll disable it for now. No, I won't. I'll have it active actually. Enabled. Fuck. No, it's meant to level up. Vivienne. Where's her build? Here it is. So it's conductive current. Oh no, she's not even ready to level up. I thought she was. Okay.
hard to outrun it.
Yeah, we've got that despair demon over there. And we aren't even come up to the part of pride demons yet. I'll just go on mark of that because I don't remember if there is one after defeating the pride demons.
Look!
Or not. Oh, there's one here. I think this is where the pride demons encounter is. Ah, fuck off, no. Yep, there's pride demon number 1. And I would love to use my wrist blade, but we just cannot. Oh, fuck. So it's going to be another pride demon on its way now. Where's the second pride demon? Okay, I'm extremely worried now.
Everyone all right?
Why was there only one pride demon there? I'm using that one, but if needed we can run all the hell of the way back. There should have been 2 pride demons, but no. Yeah, right, we've done it.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
And this is us taking on taking it on. Right, here we go. This is where hell begins. This is probably going to take us a few kills.
Please
few
tell
times.
Liliana. I am sorry. I fell for you too.
How did that not do
You cannot
shit?
stand against me. You will die in agony.
Okay. This has been a hell of a lot easier. And then... What the fuck?
I grow fat on your fear.
I'm not even worried about this.
We're almost there!
Yeah. Let's heal Sarah. What's going on? So we've only been given one prize.
You are nothing.
And that was piss easy. The fuck? This is on nightmare difficulty. I'll show you after the cutscene, like.
We need to clear a path! Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild.
Yeah.
That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Hark's staying because I'm with Hark. Corypheus is his.
Hark. Say goodbye to Varric for me.
Spiders. Always the maker damage.
Right, now the Wardens have to join us for us to gain great approval with Sarah. And then hopefully Sarah decides that she wants to be bedded by me. I'm glad that's over and done with. I was dreading that.
With the nightmare banished, Corypheus lost both his Warden mages and his demon army. But in the stories your soldiers will tell, their Inquisitor broke the spell with the Maker's blessing.
What matters is... Oh, I'll let them believe it.
They need something to believe in.
They do indeed.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake.
We've seen no sign of Hawk since the ledge collapsed, Inquisitor. We assumed he was with you.
died a hero.
Hawk sacrificed his life to save us and strike a decisive blow against Corypheus. He gave his life not because he'd sworn an oath or been marked as special, but because someone had to do it.
Stroud, you're the senior surviving Grey Warden. What do we do now?
It's helped the Inquisition. The Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud believes that the Wardens are worth saving, and I trust him. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori, but there are plenty of demons that need killing.
Are you flinging these fools at demons now, my dear? Couldn't you just use rocks?
While they do that, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt. We won't be caught off guard by Corypheus again.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Make her watch over your Inquisition. It has been an honor.
Yeah, I always thought Strauss was a dick. Not because of this game, because of Dragon Age 2. He's he's a bit of a dick in that, gotta say.
Stroud sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. Hugh dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
Yeah, let's capitalize on this.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he is close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update.
Right.
What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She was at peace.
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Alright, was that? Being that, let's go speak to our good pal, Sarah. We'll talk to Blackwall as well.
You got your wish, sort of. Right.
Oh, Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken is all that.
Sarah, about Adamant and what happened in the Fade.
Nice swing.
A good shot. Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Never again. You hear me? Everyone is pretending it made sense. Demons and visions and all of it. The Fade isn't real. And I saw nothing. Nothing. They were like little empty things. Like there's nothing in the dark. No point. Stupid, right? That shouldn't be scary, like it was. I'd have taken spiders. Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
All of them, yes.
Pretty much scared of all spiders, yes.
That's no good. I mean, they're everywhere. I bet even right here, just crawling with those legs and hairy eyes. That's probably not helping. It's stupid to think about anyway. Everybody going on about imaginary stuff when real people died. Probably. Hawk, yeah? Lost a champion. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
What do you remember?
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know. Maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him. Love seeing you, yeah?
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
Look, you're nice. Let's travel around more.
Come
I get
on.
to know you. We'll see.
How can you say that after...
Can't wait, what's on?
Oh, I so want to punch you right now, love. Is your group still active?
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Vishel? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
That's all.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it? There's you, yes? Everyone's ants from here. I like ants.
Why is she being cold-hearted like this? After all of that.
Back, yeah? Always good.
I was thinking you and...
Look, you're nice.
Fuck you, Sarah. I'm now tempted just to give up on trying to get with her. Talk to Varric.
Did I ever tell you about the time Hawk was on a Merchant Guild hit list? Hawk's uncle got into an investment scheme with a couple of merchant caste businessmen. They took a lot of people's coin in order to arrange the import of wandering hills from the Anderfells. A delicacy, I'm told. Their weird foreign foodstuffs arrived alive, and one of them, true to its name, wandered off in the middle of the night.
never seen that before.
The guild traced the shipments to Hawk's uncle, but as usual, he was so far in debt he couldn't see daylight. So they went after Hawk instead. They sent guys from the local carter to Hawk's estate one night. 5 big dusters, armed to the teeth. They kick in the door, and Hawk yells, "You're just in time," and drags them over to a game of Wicked Grace. They played 2 hands of cards before the city guard showed up to take them away. A couple of them became regulars in our weekly game. Hawk just had that effect on people. I always wanted to tell that one. Thanks. I guess I've got some letters to write. There's a few people who should know what happened. Excuse me.
I've never ever seen that hug option before.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters.
Yeah, you do that, bud. Fuck. Alright, let's go talk to Vivienne and see what she's got to say.
My dear, I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you. You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become.
Indeed.
Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
I suspected as much.
I thought that might be coming after the Grand Ball.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Clerics. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first 2, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
What platform do you support?
What would your ideal Divine do with her power?
The most important thing, of course, is the restoration of the Circles and the Templar Order. The institutions that have protected Thedas for ages must be rebuilt, and the malcontents utterly crushed. We cannot allow anarchists to threaten the lives of the innocent. After we have restored sanity to the world, there will be time to address voices of dissent.
Just give me a look. Oh, so I think she's thinking Cassandra. Oh. Yeah, I agree.
I think Cassandra would be best for the job.
Cassandra is our only hope of restoring order after all this chaos. I knew you would see it as I do. We will have to be very mindful of everything we do and say, for the Conclave certainly is doing the same. If they look to the Inquisition to provide a sign of the Maker's will, we will have to give them the right one.
Support Vivienne operation available. Okay, I'm fucking stuck. Right, let's jump over this and go to the seat and find out the right ones here.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
So it's execution. To
Many places
please
felt the pain
Sarah.
of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve the living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
He dies by my sword.
Lord Eramond, any protection you thought you had
So
has
that's actually
apparently
proves
been
that.
withdrawn. You will die
Wasn't expecting that.
by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
This is the most I've actually killed people. By the judgment. Give me a sec, guys. Just gonna pause it while I go to the toilet. Won't be long. Right, I'm back, guys. Ugh. Right, so... Oh, we've got another judgment. I'll sit back down.
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Alright, well, judge her accordingly. Hang on. I want Judge Warden. This is one we need. Yeah, I'm confused.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
I want Judge Warden.
We doubt when we're safe, when Blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Saruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
I am gonna go to the Undercroft, put some stuff away, and maybe sell some stuff. Let's see what this chest has. Oh. Okay. Okay. Nope. So, what was the last thing we got for Vivian? Shit. Oh yes, it's the conductive current warning for her anyway. Because I don't believe we've got that for her.
Pitter patter up and at it.
Yeah, let's see what I can make myself. Nothing. Wow. Holy fuck. Let's sell what we're not using. No. I am interested in seeing the prices of stuff here. So I know there's a bar here that I would like to have. This, what I've found is this stuff is mainly for your Inquisitor. I could be wrong about that though, but that's how I see it anyway.
Do not antagonize Chauncey the tiny bear. He may be small, but he nips.
Weapons and accessories. So one of these is a bar. Here it is. 16,000. Oh, not too far off it. So yeah, I think I might be going that bar. I don't know. Let's have a look here. See, I don't have these. But yeah, okay. Let's return to Skyhold and go to the war room. I mean, after them beheadings and letting go, I wonder if that's... if she now wants to get with me.
Right. Can't wait, what's on?
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
Look, you're nice.
Right, fuck you, Sarah.
Would that I
Inquisitor.
Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
Were you there? Did you see what they did?
Fuck. Oh, we have a question. An exclamation mark here.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't
Oh,
have come
it's
yourself.
this
What if
one.
the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of
Yes.
column A, a little of column
This
B.
is
I am the
back to
expendable one,
insolence.
after all.
Oh, don't
we do
worry, I'll
need
protect you.
Varric.
We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right?
Yep.
Bianca Davry, at your service.
It's a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
And be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Well, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
We should shut this down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Right. So now I need to... Fuck. Right, let me find a build for Varric. Okay, so let's go through this chest. Jewelry wise, we're looking for amulets of power. I'll take that out just in case. Amulet power, who are you for? Varric only, great. Varric only. Solus only. Okay,
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
right, we don't have Bianca aiming for, I don't think. No, we don't. Bianca aiming 3 enhanced. work. Grip. Hang on. Hopefully not message sent. Right, yeah, we have that grip, Bianca Master work. Gilded? No, it's not gilded, it's ornate. Master, not ornate, oh, that's alright. No, that's gotta be the only one that's alright then. Got that one. This is the best we've got for the arms. 58. Fuck. 58 just gonna have to do. Do that. Take that. And then we'll take Sunder on Hicks, that's all we can do. Okay, so if we now modify weapons, go to Burr, search for Varric. Aiming, we've got this. Got that. Got it to 116.
This is where a smith should be.
Right, his armor's just gonna have to stay as what it is, unless we've got some decent medium armor for him. I don't know. Let's just have a look. Griffin armor, mages only. Dwarf trained only. So it's 90. So that's Varric sorted. Inventory. Varric. Go from 41 to 90 there, bud. Need to buy one of these. We now need to hit up here. This is our campsite we're going with. Going Blackwall. Varric. Vivienne. Hopefully Varric's skills will be alright. Or we'll help him out. Yeah, the dexterity one is the one we've got, which that's priority number 2, thank God. So we've got that.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, I might have that superb bolt of... Oh, fuck. Well, we've got what we've got. Right, so... let's go with Varric first. We need to give him the... renewal. We need to give him the Amulet of Power. And then it's the Cunning one we give him. What's that do? 10 Cunning, that's alright. Didn't mean to come out with that. Here we go for Varric now. He's got 20. So we want Spike Trap with Pyrotechnics. We want Opportunity Knocks. We then set them up. We want Hail of Arrows. We want Elemental Mines. Just for progress apparently. We want and take them down. We now want Death from Above. Which is this one. We want Leaping Shot plus Shot from the Shadows. Oh, that's cool. We now want Stealth. We want Evasion. We want Evade. We want Shadow Strike with Long Shadows. You know how to strike without being seen, even at a distance. That's cool. We want the Caltrops. Just for progression. And we want this. And now we want fucking hell. First Blood with Explosive Shot with Pincushion. And that's it. We want Tactics, I think. Really? Not gonna say which skills we want ticked and not ticked. There we go. So, tactics. So we want leaping shots. Where's leaping shot? One that ticked. We want poison weapons. Didn't get poison weapons. Shadow strike. Shadow strike. We want you starred. Spike trap. We want ticked. Spike trap. I know I got spike trap. There it is. Stealth. We want ticked. Leaping shot active. Poison weapons preferred are active, which we don't have. Spike trap active. Elemental mines optional. Disable or active. Try out this ability and see if you prefer it. No, we'll keep that as disabled. Stealth. All other abilities should be set to disabled. So we want stealth, spike trap, we want shadow strike, leaping shot. That one we don't want. Elemental mines, yeah, said tick that one. So caltrops we want disabled. Evade, I'm assuming disabled because it's not one of the things. Explosive shot, I'm assuming disabled. Hail of arrows, sleeping shot there, we want that ticked. Shadow, yeah, so that's everything else. Right, Vivienne can now be levelled. Right. So Vivienne is in here. She wants conductive current, and then Stormbringer, and then Gathering Storm, and then if we have 8 points, get her Chain Lightning to Arching Surge, and get Focus Ability Resurgence. Oh, I haven't even sorted her shit out here, have I? So we want Barrier tick, Chain tick, Dispel, Crossed. We want Energy Barrage, tick. No, we want that starred. Immolate, tick. Spirit Blade, cross. Alright, so now I know that. We've got Stormbringer next to it and Gathering Storm. Alright, so let's get up there into Valamar again. This is the second time I was entering. God, hopefully this goes alright. I don't know how bad this is gonna be. This could go either really well or really bad. give this a shot. I hate that we have to go in here with Varric. But yeah, you only get this quest at a certain approval rating with Varric. Here we are.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Let's get started.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
So we're back here.
Done and done.
Say goodnight.
Get up, you lazy sods.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
That was a sorry show if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and the thing is, we both know the truth, don't we, love? Of what you've done.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the red lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
We need to seal that tunnel. We should seal the tunnel before more Darkspawn join us.
Yeah, you don't say. Oh, but it is sealed.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine. I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
It's not.
We'd better keep moving.
After you.
Yes.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
Here's a thought, Varric. Maybe stop sooner?
There you are. We won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Varric.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You've had people studying it for years now, and they've come up with nothing. I just wanted to figure it out.
You're not saying everything.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit.
Yep.
I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was
Yeah.
at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
Yeah.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the Red Lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You've done a lot
You'll
of
have
damage.
to answer for all the damage you've done.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Varric's right.
The Red Lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
You have the audacity to say that after what you've done. Bitch. Right, so we've now got to work our way out of here. So we know who leaked the Lyrium then. Not good at all. So back to Skyhold we go. And now we need to speak to Varric. Right, let's speak to Varric about what's just gone on.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody is.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
No, you wouldn't.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Right, so let's go to the War Council. Now we should get the wastes now on the map.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais's support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Let's hope they desert us.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After Adamant, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds and sent them marching south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
I'll keep them there.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
Please continue.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you. This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's not an artifact.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead? If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads. A place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
It's incredible.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find this?
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What's that mean?
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
So Corypheus wants this.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Right.
A working nursery with not a space.
You're the Inquisitor. Mother never told me the Inquisitor was an elf.
I am indeed an elf.
The ears gave me away, didn't they?
No, your blood is very old. I saw it right away.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
You must be very proud.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
I'm rather fond of it.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Thank you.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
That is a good point.
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us believe. One thing which makes me curious, did you encounter the hero of Ferelden at Adamant Fortress?
Not that I know of.
I met no one by that title.
When the champion of Kirkwall mentioned a Grey Warden ally, I assumed that ally would be he. It was, after all, just the sort of thing in which he would involve himself. But that rather begs the question, if the hero of Ferelden was not at Adamant, where is he? My suggestion? Track him down. He could be a great aid against Corypheus, or a terrible foe to the Inquisition.
Right.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Right, so the door should be around here somewhere. Alright, so we've got a few things to do now. God. This is going to be certainly interesting. Let's pick these two up. How far do the contact from?
Let us begin.
So we've done that.
Let's see what we
We
have.
are doing that.
Are the soldiers ready?
As ready as they can be. We're asking a lot of...
To do that one. But we need to do... Ah, fuck, we can't do that one. So we needed Liliana for that. So we will do Truth or Dare. Fuck. So she's the quickest. With Duke, Blanchard was conspiring with Florian. The Imperial Code would like to know. Let's do
Inquisitor.
that. So questions why that hasn't popped up yet. What level does this one require to be? It doesn't say. I'm gonna look up, see what level it recommends. Disaster in the deep roads. Level. Recommended level. Yeah, so hang on. Right, I'm saying let's go for it. So I don't know what DLC this is linked to. We'll go with connections. And travel. We are travelling with Blackwall, Sarah, and Vivian. Yeah, we'll see how well we do here. But it doesn't matter if we don't do it well, because we can always return back to Skyhold and come back here. which is nice.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
You don't like Orzammar?
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you.
Interesting.
Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
Lowered into a hole. What an auspicious start.
We've been in worse places.
Perhaps you have, my dear.
Stupid darkspawn.
You're much more likely to hit rock.
Still their house. Message sent.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
I love Sarah.
The day's just starting.
Yeah, I'm needing to buy more. I'll get more precious metals. I might just do a stream.
My girl, Nalfric, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trustful Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
That's what I'm saying. I might do a stream where all I do is go around all the different areas we've been to, collecting all the different crafting resources like metals and all that, and leathers. It's just because we're going to be needing to level up my gear, Blackwall, Sarah's, and Vivienne's at some point. So how bad are the casualties?
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
I know about the Legion.
I've read about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the deep roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
We're happy to help.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Fuck.
Apologies for pushing you.
Aren't you a polite thing?
I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp. Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
reach!
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack. Now, while it's distracted.
We've got this.
Right now.
Right, save us some time. We still haven't lost a health potion, but we are going to eventually.
Now, while it's distracted.
There we go.
You have my gratitude.
Yeah, now we're even.
Just returning the favor. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
Superb amulet magic. I think that might have been a necklace. Vivienne wants to use, I think.
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even air. That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Get those charges to the tunnels! Someone prime the sonic fuses!
Oh, that looks
We
like
can't
a
lose
growth
this position.
in position.
Hurry!
Can't set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Clear out the Darkspawn!
There we go. Oh, we are decent level to be doing this actually. I thought we were lower than 17. We might actually be able to complete this DLC then.
That's got him on the heels! Keep it up! The seal's clear! Prime the charges!
Right, let's get
Now,
down the
set the
charges.
charges!
we go. Nice. Alright, let's set up camp here.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Blight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
I'm glad to help the Legion.
The Legion of the Dead has the Inquisition's full support.
That's the best news I've heard since the quakes began. Actually, the only good news.
Fucking hell, that was a close one.
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
Ren seems skeptical.
I don't think the Lieutenant agrees with you.
Look, there is something strange causing the quakes. I'm just not sure what.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now... the text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
Yeah, strange singing is never good.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
We need plans, not fairies.
I'm here to stop earthquakes from destroying the mines. I don't care what's causing them.
A woman of action. Good. For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Right. And we've got expeditions here. So we've got the deep roads. And then we've got the uncharted abyss. Which I don't know how we get these ones. But yes, we need this. Well, that won't be until people like Liliana, Cullen and Josephine are back. So for now, I'm gonna end this stream here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. and I'll see you guys next time.